Hello everyone, Indie Brick Productions here with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I think is possibly the best LEGO Star Wars wave in all of existence, and this is the 2013 LEGO Star Wars Summer Wave, and this consists of 6 sets, so let's get right into it. Before I get any farther into the video, if you guys could please like and subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated, and it'll show that you want more videos like this. So these 6 sets shown are all from the Attack of the Clones wave from 2013. Again, there are all amazing sets with amazing minifigures. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Starting off with the smallest set here, we have the 75000, the Clone Troopers versus Droidekas. So this set was released in early 2013. It came with 4 minifigures, so the 2 Droidekas and the 2 Clone Troopers, and 124 pieces, and all that retailed for $13. So you're getting a pretty solid battle pack here with 2 Droidekas, which are pretty nice builds, as well as these nice Clone Troopers, one in this green color and one normal Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and you do get more colored ones like this later down in 2013. We also do get this nice little base looking build with little ramps that can be dropped down, as well as a little computer to fit both the Clone Troopers right here, as well as this little radar dish thing which can be folded down for storing, and this cool play feature where this whole back section can get removed and you can shoot this little flick fire missile out, which doesn't really work that well, but I do think that it's still a very nice play feature for this set. Now, talking about the set's value for nowadays, if you're wanting to get it used, it's going to cost you around $22, and if you want to get the set new, it's going to cost you around $41 to $50 according to Brickset. So it's definitely a nice little set, but I don't think it's really worth that price anymore due to the fact that the 501st Battle Pack is recently out on shelves, and there's also plenty more ways that you can get clones nowadays for a little bit cheaper than $40, but I do think that this set still holds its value. Next up, we have the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid 75015. This set was released in late summer of 2013. It came with 3 minifigures, the Clone Trooper, Geonosis and Battle Droid, as well as Jango Fett, all very cool minifigures, as well as the one build. All of that came with 271 pieces, and it retailed for $20, so not a bad deal at all. And the build for the set, basically what you have is the Snail Droid, so the Tank Droid as well, 2 different names for it. And this wasn't really prominently featured in the Battle of Geonosis, but it's still a nice inclusion to this wave. You do get this nice rolling feature with the chains. It is a bit loud, but I think it's still cool. We also do get these nice little eyes up in the front, as well as these flick fire missiles, which can shoot out very nicely as well. So that's pretty much the set. Small, but I think it has a nice, decent figure selection. If you're wanting to pick up the set nowadays, it's going to run you around $44 used and around $81 sealed. So that's a really high price point, and I really don't think this set is worth that. You can get some of the older Clone Wars ones from the early 2000s for relatively cheaper compared to this one. So really, the only thing you're going to be missing out is on that Jango Fett minifigure, but if you can find them another way, that would be great. But overall, I don't think this is very worth its value, although the Jango Fett figure is nice. Next up, we have the Humming Spider Droid set number 75016. It came with 4 minifigures, the 2 Super Battle Droids, Stas Ali, the Jedi minifigure, and the 1 Clone Trooper, so that's very nice. He came in another set, but he's still a nice minifigure. You also do get this nice little Spider Droid in the back, as well as the big Homing Spider Droid, and all that was for 295 pieces and for $30. Now, taking a look at the build, of course you have all the little legs that can be moved around, so you can place it in multiple different positions. I personally like either this one or this one, where it's kind of nice and compact. You also do get this nice gun at the bottom, which can be rotated up and down just by 1 click, but it's still a nice little play feature. You also do have this like main section where the eyes can rotate around, and the final thing is that there is a little shooter up in the front right here, and that could just be shot off. Very nice. Now, if you want to get this set nowadays, you're probably going to have to pay around $54 used and around $97 new. So I definitely probably want to get this set for $100 new in the box. I just think that's ridiculously priced. But for $54, again, it's a little bit overpriced. You're really just only playing for that Jedi minifigure. But again, it's still a nice set. I just don't think it's really worth that value nowadays. Now, getting into the 3 larger sets of the wave, we do have the dual Geonosis 75017. this set came with 4 minifigures, so you get Poggle the Lesser, this Dooku minifigure, Yoda, as well as this really cool droid, which he came in the advent calendar that same year. And this also came with a little speeder bike for Dooku, as well as this little Geonosis and Hive build. And all that made up 391 pieces for $40. So a really good deal you're getting here back in the day. And just to take a look at the build, you do get this nice speeder bike, which can be docked. Right here, we do see a similar build to this in the 2013 Captain Rex set, so that one's really nice. But you do get this nice loading ramp, and if we flip the set to the inside, it's on one little hinge piece, so you can move it around. Also, there's some Technic pins right there, so you can detach this whole segment. Also, right here, you do get this nice little hiding spot where you can hide Count Dooku's lightning, which is nice to just store it away if you're not using it. Then there's this pretty prominent play feature where if you take Yoda with this little back attachment, place it on here, and you can kind of just take him through this little back area and then have him like jump around and do all kinds of crazy little flips to fight Dooku like he does in the movie. There is also this little play feature where you can push this rock out, like how Dooku crumbles the ceiling down in the movie, as well as this nice pole which falls down on Obi-Wan and Anakin like this. So again, a very nice play feature, and for $40 you're getting a really good deal. If you want the set nowadays, you're probably going to be paying $77 used and around $115 new. So I think that this set might actually be worth the $76 for that Dooku minifigure. I think that's a really awesome minifigure due to the fact that he has gone up in value a lot. So probably that value isn't really 76, it's probably more towards 100 nowadays, but I think that this is still an amazing set. You're getting 2 exclusive minifigures which are both highly detailed, so I do think you should pick the set up if you can find it on a good deal, but other than that, I don't really think it's worth it. Next up, we have the infamous ATTE, and this set number is 75019. It came with 5 minifigures, so a Geonosis Battle Droid Commander, a normal Geonosis Battle Droid, a yellow Clone Trooper, Coleman Trevor, which is a very cool minifigure, as well as Mace Windu. So there's your figures. You also get the nice ATTE build, and all that was for 794 pieces, and it retailed for $90. So that's again an amazing deal here. Taking a look at the actual build though, if we move our figures to the side, you can see that all the little legs can move, as well as on the bottom, whenever you lift it up, they kind of just dangle, and then they kind of just shift into place. Cockpit wise, this whole section can actually slide out, and you could fit 1 minifigure inside right there. You could also slide right back in, very nice and simple. All of these little panels don't really move, but you get this nice gun, which you can fit a figure up there and rotate it around. You also do get these little flick fire missiles on the side. This whole section can be removed, and you get some more flick fire missiles loaded up right here. So that's very nice, and you could just slide that right back in. Down here though, you do get a spot where you can maybe cram in 1 minifigure kind of in that little plate back there, but once again, there's not too many space right there. Now if we move on to the back, there is a nice little ladder which can be dropped down from the underbelly of the ship, and it could just be put right back up. You get these 2 backward facing cannons, and then this whole segment lifts up. You do get this nice little crate which has a little detonator in it, and that can be just easily removed and put back in place. You do get these awesome sticker details with a smashed control panel, as well as a homing spider droid on that one, and then a spot for you to fit both of your Jedi minifigures, and you can see that that ramp kind of just fits perfectly up so that you can crawl into the back of the vehicle. So again, not a lot of space, but I do think that this set is an awesome display piece. If you want to get this set nowadays, you're going to be looking to pay $200 used and around $300 new. So I personally think that that's quite a lot of money for just a ship that cost $100 back in the day. If you can find it for like $150 with all the minifigures in it, I do think that would be an amazing deal used. But I would think $200 new is like the max I'd ever pay for this thing. And just with the recent blow up of the Clone Wars and just rise in LEGO sales, I do think that this set is a little bit overpriced for what its secondhand market value is. But I do think it's still a nice set with amazing minifigures and amazing build, and I do think you should pick it up. But if you don't want to pay that price tag, I think you should wait until LEGO makes another one. Taking a look at the crown jewel of the wave, we have the Republic Gunship set 75021. This set comes with 7 minifigures, which we'll take a look at right now. So you do have these nice super battle droids, 2 of them in the set, a clone pilot, a red clone trooper, Padme Amidala, Anakin Skywalker, as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi. All amazing figures. So if we put those guys back and move them out of the way real quick, just so that we can take a look at the build. We do have the Republic Gunship, of course, and the set came with 1,175 pieces, and it retailed for $120, so an amazing deal back in the day. So taking a look at the actual ship itself, we do have this nice little area in the front where you can fit around 4 minifigures, a nice little spot just to kind of hold some extra stuff. Then this whole little front panel can flip up to reveal a little bit of extra ammo for the top turrets, similar to how the ETTE has. So again, very nice. You can also just remove that and fit more figures in there, but that's really up to you. You have that on the other side as well as these 2 front-facing turrets, which are very nice. Taking a look at the cockpits, both of them can like flip up like so, and you see there's a little control panel in there and up at the top, so very nice. And there's a spot to fit a clone in each of those, so very cool. Now if we move on to kind of like the middle of the body, we do have 2 of these on each side, and they're like a little spot to hold little guns, so that's nice as well. You could also put detonators in there. Then we do have these little bubble turrets on the sides. So you have one right here, which this whole front section can flip down. You can fit a minifigure right there, so that's very cool. And you have one on the other side. If we take a look at the back of the ship now, we can actually fold this loading ramp down with a little speeder that can come out, so that's very nice. And you can fit Padme or a clone on there, and you can easily just put that right back in, just slide it on like so, and then just push it right up. We also do have this backward facing cannon, which can just be turned like so. We do also have the little sliding doors where if you just push back like so, they'll both go back so that you can actually access the interior. You can flip these forward, and you can probably fit around 20 or so minifigures in here if you get lucky. And I did make a video on this, so if you want to go check that out, I'll put it in a little card at the top. And you do have this nice little crate which fits a holocron, which goes with the TV show from the Yoda Chronicles, so that was also running during the time of 2013, so that's just a nice little tidbit. Not very accurate to the actual movie, but you do get it in the set. If we move a little bit up, and we do also have these nice wing bubble turrets, which can be removed. Now this isn't accurate at all, but it does give extra space for a minifigure on each side, so that's nice, as well as this cool stickered piece, which is definitely very cool in my opinion. Now if we move a little bit further up, we do get a nice larger sticker here, which definitely adds a little bit of detail, and I think that looks very cool. We do also have this little section in the back where you can fit minifigure weapons, again like those little compartments. Then all the way at the top you have these nice cannons, so these are also very cool, as well as the little flick fire missiles at the top, and those can be put together and moved out. And that's what I was talking about down here. So overall, a pretty solid set. So if you want to get this set nowadays, it's going to cost you around $300 to $400 used, and around $400 to $600 sealed in the box. So that's a really high price to pay for this set. So you do get these awesome minifigures with that Padme minifigure specifically clocking in at around $30 to $50, as well as that Clone Sergeant minifigure that's clocking out around that same price. So you're definitely going to be paying a lot for the minifigures as well as the build itself. If I were you, I would just bricklink the parts for the set without the sticker sheet, or just get an off-brand sticker sheet. It's not like it really matters, but if it matters to you, of course, do whatever you want. But in my opinion, if I really wanted to get this set nowadays, I would just buy all the parts off of Bricklink for around $150, and then just go from there, and then have a gunship without any stickers. But if you really want to get this set, I really would say get it, because it's a great set, but it's really not worth that price of $400 plus. I would just wait for the gunship, which is $350, and it's probably like double or triple the size of this one, and this one's already pretty big, you can see. So That's my personal opinion on this set, but I do think it's an amazing set still. So let me know if you guys did like this video by liking and subscribing. It would be highly appreciated. This video did take quite a while to make, and I had a really enjoyable time making it. So let me know if you guys would like to see more videos like this of wave overviews and my favorite sets. So that's really going to do it for this video. I appreciate all of you guys taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. ND Brick Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.